Hey, hello everyone. So this is my friend Susan Drayton. She is grateful for the New England shores, and I believe you on that. Since childhood, she has always been very artistic. She loves oil paintings and colored sketches. She currently has canvas that represents a belief that all spiritual beings are experiencing human being lessons here on earth. As we choose to grow in ourselves' own unique paths, our inner light becomes brighter, which illuminates and sheds clarity on our own authentic journeys. I am so excited that you are here, Susan. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for your time. How are you doing today?
I'm doing very well. Thank you.
Awesome. So tell everyone where you're tuning in from. Where are you located?
Okay, I'm originally from New Bedford, Massachusetts. If you had to look it up in the map, it would be under the umbrella of Boston. So,
Okay.
yeah, so now I reside in South Dartmouth, and this is where I am not just living, but also continuing my arts as well with my books.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm excited about it. So my first one, I have it here. I don't know if you can see it, which is Worthiness. Um,
Yes.
it was published to the public April 4th, 2017 by Mascot Books. You can actually have an overview of the book on YouTube if you type in Worthiness by Susan Drayton.
Yeah.
And it'll give you an overall, basically what the book is about and why it became what the form that it is in. It's really reflecting on me. I am the dragon. And so with that, for a while, I just wasn't myself. I was just busy listening to everyone else and tuning out my voice, my desires,
Yeah.
my purpose. And one day came to be the best day of my life. And that was the day that I just came to a point where enough was enough and I needed to listen to myself and get to know myself,
Yeah.
look inward and work through my fears and my doubts and see what was awaiting for me. And ever since then, doors have been opening of different ideas. And what I like is that I'm working on my second book now, which is called The Beauty of Naya, which has to do with mermaids and
Cool.
the humans. And they have to save Naya because Naya is losing oxygen and she represents water. And so the illustrations and the storyline, I love it because it took me to the next level with my creativity, as well as in the writing. So I'm doing that and working through me, through
Yeah.
still my fears. And I do a lot of my meditations
Yeah.
and I try to deplug as much as I can from not watching TV and being around drama and sometimes even people. And like I was saying to you earlier, my center, my place is the ocean. I'm always at the beach all year round, and I'm very blessed that I am where I live.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
yeah, so I get to do all of that and focus on me and prioritize. And sometimes I do tend to slip, but I have to wheel myself
We
back
all
in.
do. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And that's the cool part of being human and honoring myself. And I
Yeah.
truly believe as Seth, um, the character, the dragon in my worthiness book, he knows that he's nothing but a dragon and he has all these worries and these doubts and he has to somehow figure it out.
Yeah.
And through taking a leap and taking a chance on yourself and trusting yourself and who you are and where you are, you start attracting your tribe. and your
Yeah.
tribe emulates a lot of the similarities in wanting to see you prosper and grow. And I feel that within us, our abilities and talents are the diamonds and the gems of who we are and what we bring and our purpose to
Absolutely.
build a better us and a better community.
Yeah. So is your book, Worthiness, is that a certain age range for the book? Is it a children's book? Is it a...
It's a children's book. It's a
Okay.
children's book. So you're looking at like kindergarten to fifth grade. So I have been going to different schools, private and public. This year, starting in 2019, I have more scheduled
Yay.
as well. I took a leap of faith during Christmas. I reached out to a gentleman who I hope will want to be my agent and take my book and the second one to the next level that I need it to go to, and spread the message.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on, stepping out of your comfort zone even more and, pursuing what you want to do with your books and getting it out there more and putting yourself out there more and your creativity and your talent and just getting the message out to more people. That's awesome.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And at a young age, I was always creative. I've always wanted to do a book. I just wasn't sure, you just wasn't sure. And then one day I said, well, who cares? The more no's you get, you always have a decision. You could either stop and give in, or just out of curiosity, see who will take a leap of faith on you and see what you see. And what's great is that the world is created with so many people that are so different, and yet you end up finding the same people that are looking for what you're looking for.
Yes.
Looking for that message that they need. So it's cool. It's like, along this journey, which it's still going on, thank God, I'm learning a lot from people as well. And
absolutely,
it's a two-way street, and I'm loving it. And I'm receiving gifts every day, and it's a gift of time, talents, knowledge, and learning that, you know what, I'm no different than anyone else.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, okay, so tell us a significant time in your life that fear held you back from living your life fully.
Making the mistake of listening to everyone else of authority, meaning, and parents mean well, they really do. And so does other relatives, neighbors, friends, passerbyers, your core beliefs as well growing up, if you have those core beliefs regarding religion or what have you, which is great to have, but no one's really walking your walk. No one has your spiritual DNA. No one knows what anyone's purpose is. You need to get to know yourself in order to discover, why am I here? What is my purpose? And the more I kept on tuning myself out, I started losing my identity. I started losing my identity because I was becoming something that someone else thought I should be, which was mirroring their emotional thoughts and images of what I should be. And I was taking that on. And so that was at that point, that was on me.
That was holding you back from pursuing your passion and who you are.
I took on that belief by my choice. No one did it for me.
And
I took it on. And what I decided was, I'm not going to listen anymore, and I'm going to take the good, and I'm also going to take what didn't work, because those are lessons. Those are the best lessons.
What you do and what you don't do. I mean, you get lessons from both, and how you move through them, and how the fear, held you back, and how you decide to make the next moves. Those are all up to you and decisions. But so when fear was holding you back and you made the decision, but so obviously the feelings aren't good when fear is holding you back. So tell us a bit more about how you were feeling when the fears were holding you back about what's going to happen if I don't do what these people say, or I don't become what they think I need to be. How were you feeling in those times?
Well, in those times, it was a lot of sadness. It was a lot of uncertainty as well. And depression did come into play. And I just started losing the hope of, the living. Like, is this what this is all really about? You know what I mean? Because it becomes, your light just becomes dimmer and dimmer and dimmer.
Yeah.
And I had to dig my way out. And that is where my faith comes in. That's what saved me, was my faith. And my faith in believing and hoping. And I started very small steps.
Okay.
And that was just slowly doing something different that I normally wouldn't have done each day.
Yeah.
And then it became twice a day. And then it became, I have a bowl with lots of blessing messages in it. And then
I love it.
Yeah. And then it became, I have all these sayings around the house and in my car, in my office. And then it became, get out of the house and go into nature where it's quiet. Listen, look at the canvas that you are in. It's vivid. It's changing. Some limbs are broken on trees, but it's still living. It's still thriving. It's still moving.
Yeah.
So with that and my faith, I just kept on plugging, and I hear my voice, which were my inner thoughts. And I kept a journal. And with those journals came meditations. I also do like Reiki and reflexology. And I do my spiritual retreats. I do it for me, to keep me balanced. It's not because I'm holier than thou. It's just to keep me balanced. That's what keeps me going. And I honor my spirit, who I am. I tell myself that I'm doing my best, no matter where it is, small, medium, or large. And I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful for every moment. The past is the past. And it taught me that I have tremendous courage. And it's okay not to know everything, because I feel it's the beauty. It's the beauty of the mystery of life, not knowing. Do we have to know everything? No, we don't. Why not just let it flow and just trust in the flow that everything's going to work out okay. And if it doesn't, I will survive. I will survive. Yeah,
absolutely. So when you made these transitions, what was going on with relationships in your life? You were transitioning from switching from listening to everyone else, and obviously you talked about family and authority figures. So tell us a little bit about the relationships and how those have changed or dropped out, or what that looks like in your situation.
What was meant to leave left. And that meant, family too, they did leave, and then they came back in a different way. A more of a communication and understanding. I did go through a divorce, and after 25 years, and it was meant to go. A lot of my friends that I thought were friends left, and new ones came in. Because what happens is you're transforming, you're transitioning. But know this, regardless who left, they were gifts. They were lessons. They were gifts just the same. And I always say, those that came with the lessons that they did, if that was part of their mission in life, well, they earned their wings in my book. That's how I feel.
Cool.
So new people are coming in. New people are coming in. and they're coming in with brighter ideas.
Yes.
I love the energy flow. It's just vibrant and it's great. I feel alive. I feel alive and it's beautiful. It's just beautiful.
I
Yeah.
love that. That's
Yeah.
awesome. So was there a specific time, like when you, like, what was the last straw when you're like, okay, I'm going to start doing these little things every day to like do them for myself? What was the point that you jumped ship from listening to other people's thoughts about who you're supposed to be?
Things like, it was just things that were happening. It was negative after negative after negative after negative. And I came to realize that I can't control anything other than my decisions.
Yeah.
So once I made that decision of letting go, because I thought I was supposed to fix everything, I thought I could fix everything, and I can't.
Right.
To realize that, as scary as it was, because you don't know anything else but what you do know. So when
true.
I let go of the control, I was light. I felt light. I could honestly see clear, and everything just fell into place. And it was like, okay, I'm going to walk this walk. I don't know who I am because this person's new. It's same face, same skin, same everything. But who is this person now? So I had to discover this new person. Once I let go, it felt good. It felt good, but it was scary because you don't know.
Yeah.
But the decision to just let it go. And when I did, I deplugged from everything. I changed my routine, even my eating, my sleeping. It was about prioritizing and investing in me. The key word is invest in me. It wasn't about shutting people out. It was really prioritizing my needs. I needed to heal myself. I couldn't connect with anybody else because I was going to get the same result. So I needed to really, really, really look inward, the good, the ugly, and the messy. And I now have learned, look for the magic in the mess. It's a beautiful thing.
Yep.
And I had to take it little by little and work on it. I'm still working on it.
Yeah. We're all a work in progress. We're never done.
I don't want to be done because I feel when I'm done, show's over. And I don't want, I have so much to learn, so much that I want to experience, so many people that I want to meet that I don't want it to be done. It's
and if you're not showing up fully to who you are, then you're going to miss out on that anyways, right? Like the fact that you are showing up as who you are, you get to have more of those opportunities to find the people that you're supposed to find in your journey. So
definitely. And I have friends that are very solid that I can count on at any time and day, and vice versa.
Good.
And you know, your family is not just your blood relatives. It's who you meet, who you connect with, who's there. Their character is a must. A character is a must. And one's character defines who you are in the moment of a crisis, and just listening and just being there. It's just a wonderful place. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell us a little bit more about, like, what advice would you give the viewers that are watching about overcoming or moving through their fears, like how you did, like your little things a day? What kind of tips or advice would you give the viewers that are listening?
My tip is be kind to yourself. Be kind and be patient. Be very patient. And notice the small stuff. It's the small steps that you take that takes you to the right direction. And it's just a huge transformation at the end. And just keep a journal because it tracks your words and it has ownership. to what you're feeling, what you're expressing. Dance. Oh my God, dance. I dance. I dance a lot because you need to keep that inner child alive.
I
Just
love
because
that.
you're an adult doesn't mean that that inner child is over. It's not. It wants to come out. It wants
Right.
to play. It wants to do whatever that is wholesome, healthy, and beautiful.
I love that. That's awesome. That's great advice. Play. Just have some more fun.
Yes.
Ain't nobody got time to be sad or down when you're playing and having fun, right?
No, no. And if you have those moments, it's okay. I say
Right.
have a little party and honor the motion, and then don't be angry. Just let it go.
Yep.
Tell yourself that it's temporary and get back to dancing and having some good partying.
Yeah, I love that. So I've talked to a few people about like, and dancing has came up, which I love dancing. I'm all about like letting loose and just not caring what anyone thinks, you know. And it's came up a couple times with dancing as a way of, you know, letting loose. And do you have a song that's specifically like your go-to song for feeling good?
Journey, Believe.
Ah, yes. I saw them in concert. Did
You
I
did?
did I tell you that?
No.
This year I was in San Diego in September, and I was at their concert watching it, and it was like the best night of my life. It was amazing.
Awesome. Awesome.
40,000 people lighting up their lighters and their cell
Love it.
phones, and it was
I
just so
love it.
cool.
I love
So
it. Yep,
cool.
that's my go-to song,
I
Believe.
love it. Cool.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm also like a big dreamer, and I love asking people like you've gotten really good at living your life fearlessly the way that you see fit to. And what does your life look like for you in the next 5 years? But first, what was the timeline for you of where you are today for like breaking free of what other people thought of you? How long have you been in that transition?
Oh my God, that seems like it's been going on forever. Like
Yeah.
I don't think there is a timeline. I think
Okay.
everybody is on their own path. It's like death. You can't tell somebody when to stop grieving. You
Right.
just can't. You just can't.
Yeah.
You'll know when time eases. It's just like the waves when they smooth out the sea glass. It's not so rough anymore. That takes
Yeah.
time. And time is when you're going to know when is when, and healthy is healthy. That's where you got to get in there and get to know who you are. That's when you're
Yeah.
going to know when time is time. So I would say just keep track of your emotions and your thoughts and your actions, because it's like losing weight. You don't need to get on a scale. Your clothes is going to tell you. Well, in time will tell you if you're healing or where you need to strengthen more. You know,
Right.
my metaphors are weird, but that's okay.
They're
um,
you, Susan. They're you.
they're
So,
me.
so in the next 5 years, then, where do you see yourself? I mean, you're going through your journey constantly, and everything's changing. But tell us a
Well,
little bit about like what you dream about, like in the next like 5 years. What does your
so,
life look like?
like I said, I'm working on my second book, The Beauty of Naya. There's a lot more to come with that. My goal with that is that I feel that one of my books will be landing me on the red carpet.
Woo!
Is my goal. And my other is I'm working on a project called Tea by the Sea, which is Mediterranean restaurant with burlesque, belly dancing, and a few other
Ooh,
stuff. So I'm working on that right now, and I've come across a few earth angels that are assisting me with that.
that's
So I'm very grateful. I'm very, very grateful.
that sounds amazing. I'm really excited to stay in
Yes,
touch with you over the next couple of years and see how this
absolutely.
all unfolds and like how this is all going. I'm so excited. And I didn't say this before, but I love mermaids. And so I'm excited about your second book being about mermaids because that's awesome. And
Well,
my boys will love the book about the dragon. So now I have to
oh,
go get your book.
beautiful, beautiful. But yeah, so I'm excited. I'm really thrilled, and I know there's more to come. I'm just not sure. And that's okay, because I want it to surprise me as well in the best way, you know? So yeah, I feel great. I feel good. I'm grateful about everything that is happening. And just moment by moment, the past is gone. I'm in the moment and I'm creating the future.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I love that. So where can the viewers connect with you? What's the best way to connect with you?
They can connect with me in my Instagram, which is Dragons and Fairies 555. And I also have my Facebook, which is Worthiness by Susan Drayton at Dragons and Fairies.
Cool. Awesome. Okay, so is there anything, what is the last thing you want to leave the viewers with before we close out the vlog? Last words of wisdom.
Don't lose sight. Don't lose sight. There's always a better moment in time. The bottom line is you need to decide if you are going to make that decision for a better moment. And invest in yourself. You're worth it. We need you. You're part of the thread that is woven in this universe. Love and light.
Oh, I love it. I got goosebumps. I love you so much. Susan, thank you so much for your time and coming on the vlog. I'm so excited for everyone to see this and connect with you and stay connected for the future in the next 5 years and see what's happening. So thank you so much. Have a fantastic day. And everyone, make sure that you remember to love yourself and live fearlessly. Thank you.
Absolutely. Bye. Bye.